Hey, so frankly, this video is not one that I ever thought I would need to shoot, but I wanted to take a second to unpack some news for you guys. Some of you, this may not really be news you already know, but I've had this conversation more and more times lately that I figured it made just more sense at this point to shoot a video and kind of get it all out there at once. I am no longer with Vive Media. I had every intention of being there for a pretty long time, but things didn't work out. And I recognize that, I just did a video, 6 months ago doing this big, oh, I'm at Vive Media, and a big rollout. Again, at that time, I had every intention of staying on board and was frankly looking at that as potentially the next decade of my career and a real place to kind of land and call home and build and dream. Unfortunately, that was not something that I could do. I won't jump into too many details, but frankly, I held up my end of the deal, and what I was promised and what we talked about did not happen. And I saw it happening to other people while I was there, and there's just some things that were unignorable that I said, I can't be a part of this. I cannot continue feeding into this deal. I also literally can't function with my family in this environment. So I had to make the tough decision to resign. Put in my notice in February. My last day was March 20th. And I've recognized that there are some clients of Vive that are unhappy, and some people who came to work for Vive that are unhappy, and you may or may not have come there because I was there. I know from some of you, that's literally the reason you signed up for Vive, and I wanted to say from my heart to yours, I apologize. I potentially could have done more due diligence. I don't know. I feel like I made the best decisions I could with the information that I had at every step along the way. But that doesn't negate the fact that there was some collateral damage here based on my choices. And I want to formally apologize to you guys. I know that I know what it's kind of put my family through, and I hate that it caused anyone else any hardship or grief. If you're banking on well, Josh is there, I'm hearing this stuff, but if Josh is there, it's going to be fine. Yeah, it's been kind of a bummer, but I love you guys. If you want to work with me, and that's really another reason, kind of the other point that I wanted to shoot this video for, is if you are trying to work with me, don't go to Vive. I'm not at Vive. Come just fill out any of the forms at brightcoal.com to schedule a call. Blessedly, I have been super, super busy, like full candor. There's a part of me that said, okay, I'm going full-time freelance for the first time in my career. And, is this thing going to blow up in my face? Am I going to make it? Do I have what it takes? So there's a little bit of me that was wanted to keep it on the down low anyway, in case I was going to shoot another video I couldn't do it, guys. A couple months later, which would have been, I don't know, just kind of flaky at that point. So yeah. It's been a really amazing first 2 months as a full-time freelancer. And, well, I guess we're not fully all the way through the second month at this point, but I feel confident to say that the experiment is a success. The projects are coming in, and I'm loving it, man. It's really cool, and it's one of those things that you build towards this thing for 3 or 4 years, and then you're hesitant to take the jump. Because in the back of my head, I'm thinking okay, I've built it up to be, this amazing thing. What if it's not? What if I get burned out? What if I hate it? What if the work's not there? What if, just so on and so forth. But it has been super rewarding, super fun so far, and I feel so thankful to get to wake up and do this every day. I love you guys. Thank you for following along at whatever level as in part of the Bright Coal family here. And thank you for all your support and for your business. I know many of you have hired me and trusted me with your projects, and that is not lost on me, and I sincerely and deeply appreciate it. I feel super blessed to get to do what I do and to work for and with the people that I get to work with. here's to the future, guys. Love y'all.